I know you. I have always known you. Before you took your first breath, before you spoke your first word, before you ever wondered if I was listening, I was here, and I am here now. You did not find this message by accident. You were brought here because your heart has been asking, searching, reaching for something beyond what your eyes can see. And I have heard you. I have seen the silent battles, the unanswered questions, the nights when you whispered into darkness, hoping for a sign. This is your sign. I am speaking to you now. You have felt alone at times, but you have never been alone. Even in your lowest moments, when you thought no one saw your pain, I was with you. When you doubted your own strength, I was the whisper that told you to keep going. When you thought you had lost your way, I was the force that guided you back, even when you didn't recognize it. Every tear you have shed, I have counted. Every prayer, even the ones you abandoned midway, I have heard. There has never been a single moment when I was not aware of you, loving you, calling you forward. You wonder why things have taken so long, why doors have stayed closed, why you have felt stuck in the same place, waiting for something to change. But listen carefully. You have not been waiting. You have been preparing. Every challenge, every delay, every redirection, it was never a punishment, but a shaping. You are closer than you have ever been, not because the world around you is changing, but because you are. You are being aligned with something greater than you imagined, and what you once saw as obstacles were only my hands clearing the way. You are not here to struggle endlessly. You are not here to beg for what is already yours. The things I place in your heart, the dreams, the desires, the visions that will not let you go, were not random. They were not illusions. They were glimpses of what is already written. What you seek is seeking you. What you long for is not beyond you. It is within reach. And now, I ask you, will you trust that I have been guiding you all along? Will you allow yourself to believe that what you have prayed for is not just possible, but inevitable? This moment is sacred. Feel it. Breathe it in. Let my words settle into the deepest part of you, the place that has always known I am real. You are here because it is time. Time to see yourself as I see you. Time to release the doubt that has kept you small. Time to know with certainty that you are standing on the threshold of something extraordinary. You are closer than you think, closer than you have ever been. And I am with you, now, always, and forever. You've been carrying so much. The weight of questions without answers, the ache of prayers that seem unheard, the quiet fear that maybe you are not seen at all. But I see you. I always have. I have walked with you through every season, through every moment you thought you would not survive. I was there when you broke, when you fell to your knees, when you whispered, "God, where are you?" And even when you could not feel me, I was holding you, surrounding you, carrying you through the very storm you thought would destroy you. You have mistaken silence for absence, but I have never been absent from you. Not once. My love does not waver when you doubt, nor does my presence leave you when you question. You think I am far away, but I am close in your own breath, woven into the very fabric of your being. Every heartbeat, every inhale, every moment of your existence is touched by my hand. I have never left you, and I never will. Even when you turned away, even when you felt unworthy, even when you stopped believing, I remained. Because I do not love you conditionally. I love you because you are mine. You wonder why the struggle continues, why the breakthrough has not come, why you still feel lost when you have tried so hard to find your way. But you are not lost. You are becoming. Every hardship has shaped you, strengthened you, refined you for what is ahead. The pain was never meant to break you. It was meant to prepare you. The waiting was never wasted. It was building within you the faith, the resilience, the wisdom that will sustain you when your blessing arrives. And your blessing is coming. It is closer than you think. You have looked at your life and seen only the pieces that are missing, but I see the masterpiece that is unfolding. You see closed doors, but I see the ones that are about to open. You see delay, but I see divine timing. If you knew what I knew, you would not worry. If you could see what I see, you would not doubt, because everything you have walked through is leading you here, to this moment, to this awakening, to this knowing that I have never abandoned you and I never will. So be still, my child. Let my words settle into your soul. You are not alone, and you never have been. I am the strength beneath your weakness, the light within your darkness, the voice calling you forward even when you cannot see the way. Trust that I am making a way. Trust that I have heard every prayer, held every tear, walked every step with you. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are seen. You are loved. And you are closer than you have ever been to everything you have been waiting for. You've been knocking, praying, waiting, searching for a door that seems locked, for a breakthrough that seems just beyond your reach. You have asked me, why won't it open? Why is nothing changing? But listen to me now, my child. The door has never been locked. The path has never been closed. It is not the door that must open. It is your eyes that must see. You have been standing before the very thing you are asking for, but you have been looking through the lens of fear, of doubt, of unworthiness. And so you have not recognized that what you seek has already been given. You keep asking me for answers, but I've already placed them within you. The wisdom you long for, the direction you need, the next step you are waiting to take. It is not hidden from you. It has been calling to you from within, but the noise of your mind has drowned out my voice. Be still. Listen. I have not made this difficult for you. I have not withheld your blessing, nor have I delayed your destiny. I have been guiding you, nudging you, whispering to you through every sign, every lesson, every moment of stillness where your soul felt the truth even before your mind understood it. You have believed that you must fight, struggle, and strive to receive what is already yours. But the door was never meant to be forced open. You do not have to beg for what I have already promised you. You do not have to prove yourself worthy of what I have already written in your name. The moment you stop grasping, the moment you release your fear of lack, the moment you trust that I am who I say I am, that is when you will see that the door has been open all along. You were never waiting on me. I was waiting on you to step through. Do you see it now? Can you feel it? The shift is not coming from the outside. It is happening within you. Your faith is unlocking what your fear kept hidden. Your surrender is revealing what your doubt refused to see. The moment you let go of the belief that you are separate from your miracle, you will realize that it has been surrounding you this entire time. The blessing you thought was distant is already woven into this very moment, already breathing into your life, already unfolding in ways beyond what you could have imagined. So step forward, not with fear, but with certainty, not with doubt, but with trust. Stop waiting for permission to receive what I have already given you. Walk through the door with faith, and you will see what has always been waiting for you. It was never about when the door would open. It was about when you would believe that it was open for you. You've been waiting, wondering, asking when things would change. You have felt the weight of time pressing against your heart, whispering that you are behind, that you have been forgotten, that what you seek may never come. But hear me now, you are not waiting. You are being prepared. Every moment that has felt like delay was, in truth, divine alignment. Every detour was a redirection towards something greater than what you could see. I have not been keeping you from your blessing. I have been shaping you to receive it fully. There are things you have asked for that require you to grow before they can arrive. If I gave them to you too soon, they would not sustain you. If I removed every challenge, you would not develop the strength to carry the gifts I have set aside for you. You have mistaken my patience for silence, but I have been working in ways beyond what your eyes can perceive. Just as a seed beneath the soil cannot see the sun but still grows toward it, you, too, have been growing in unseen ways, stretching toward the very thing you desire. You have prayed for doors to open, but what you did not see were the doors I closed to protect you. You have cried over what was lost, not realizing that I removed it to make room for something greater. You have questioned why certain things did not happen when you wanted them to, not understanding that I was keeping you from what would have harmed you. I see what you cannot see. I know what you do not know. And I promise you, when you finally step into what is meant for you, you will understand why it had to happen this way. Trust me. Trust that I have not abandoned you in this waiting. Trust that nothing has been wasted, not the pain, not the longing, not the unanswered prayers. Everything has been working together, shaping you into the person who will not only receive the miracle, but will know how to carry it, how to nurture it, how to grow within it. You are not behind. You have not missed anything. You are exactly where you need to be, Walk in the path that was always yours to walk. So breathe. Release the fear that tells you time is running out. Release the doubt that whispers you're forgotten. I have never forgotten you. Your name is written in my hands. Your life is held in my love. And what I have prepared for you is still yours. It is still coming. And it will arrive at the perfect moment. The moment when you are not just ready to receive it, but ready to become the person I always knew you could be. You have been searching for direction, asking me what to do next, longing for clarity in the uncertainty. You'll look for answers in the world around you, hoping for a sign so undeniable that you cannot miss it. But listen closely, my child. The next step is already within you. The wisdom you seek is not hidden from you. It has been placed deep inside your spirit, waiting for you to trust it. You have been listening to the noise of fear, of doubt, of hesitation for too long. Now, it is time to listen to me. I have never asked you to figure everything out on your own. I have never required you to have all the answers before you move forward. You keep waiting for the full picture, but I have only ever given you what you need for the step directly ahead. That is how faith works. You are not meant to see the entire path. Only trust that I am guiding you with every step you take. When you move in faith, even without knowing exactly where it will lead, you will find that I have already prepared the way before you. You fear making the wrong choice, afraid that one mistake will take you away from my plan. But do you not see? I am the one who makes crooked paths straight. I am the one who turns detours into destiny. You cannot fall out of my grace. You cannot be so lost that I cannot lead you back. Even when you felt uncertain, even when you have hesitated, I have still been guiding you, still been redirecting you toward what is meant for you. Nothing you have done, nothing you have failed to do, can cancel what I have already written for you. So trust the pull in your spirit. Trust the quiet knowing that keeps returning to you. No matter how many times you have tried to push it away, that is my voice. That is my guidance. The step I am asking you to take may not make sense to your mind, but your soul already understands. Do not let fear keep you in hesitation. Do not let doubt convince you to stand still when I have been calling you forward. You do not need to see the whole plan. You only need to take the step I have placed before you. Move. Even if it is small, even if it is uncertain, move. And as you do, you will see doors open where you thought there were none. You will feel my presence strengthening you, guiding you, making a way where there was no way. You have not been forgotten. You have not been abandoned in confusion. I am with you. I have always been with you. And now it is time. The next step is already written. Take it and watch what I will do. You have been asking for a sign, searching for proof that I am with you, that I hear you, that I have not forgotten you. But my child, the signs have been there all along. I have been speaking to you in ways both great and small, in whispers and in wonders, in moments so subtle that you have overlooked them. You have been expecting something grand, something undeniable, but I do not always move in ways you expect. I move in the quiet, in the stillness, in the ordinary moments you pass by without a second thought. Open your eyes. I have been calling you. The answer you seek is not far away. It is near, closer than you realize. Have you noticed how certain words reach you at just the right time? How a thought, a song, a conversation, or even a gentle nudge in your heart seem to come from nowhere, yet speaks directly to your soul. That is not coincidence. That is me. I am always guiding you, always aligning you, always revealing my presence in ways that only your heart can recognize. The question is not whether I am speaking. The question is, are you truly listening? You've been so focused on waiting for something obvious, something beyond all doubt, that you have missed the ways I have already been showing you the path. The delay you thought was a setback was my protection. The loss you mourned was making space for something greater. The closed door you kept trying to force open was one I shut, because I have something far better prepared for you. I have been showing you these things, but you have been looking with eyes that expect to see what the mind understands, instead of what the spirit knows. Be still. Pay attention. When your heart feels a deep knowing that you cannot explain, that is me. When you feel drawn towards something without understanding why, that is me. When your spirit feels restless in a place you have outgrown, when something inside you keeps pushing you forward, when you keep seeing the same message again and again, that is me. I have never stopped speaking to you. I have never stopped guiding you. It is time for you to trust the signs I have already given you. You do not need to ask for another sign. You do not need to keep waiting for something louder. What you need is to believe what I have already shown you. Walk in faith, not in doubt. Move forward, not in hesitation, but in trust. If you open your heart, if you silence the fear, you will realize I have been speaking to you all along, and I will never stop. You've been waiting for a miracle, watching the horizon, wondering when it will come. You have whispered prayers into the night, hoping for a sign that something is about to change. But hear me now, my child. Your miracle is not far away. It is already in motion. What you have been waiting for is not something distant, not something you must chase. It is unfolding even now, in ways you cannot yet see. Just as a seed pushes through the soil before the flower appears, just as the dawn rises before the sun touches the sky, your blessing is already breaking through. You have looked at your life and seen only delay, only unanswered prayers, only moments that seem empty. But I see what you cannot see. I see the pieces shifting, the doors aligning, the people, the opportunities, the blessings moving toward you in perfect timing. You do not realize how close you are. You have been standing at the threshold, but doubt has kept you from stepping through. You have wondered if you are worthy, if you are ready, if what you seek is truly meant for you. But I tell you now, it is already yours. What I have prepared for you cannot be taken, cannot be lost, cannot be denied. You think your miracle will come in an instant, a sudden moment that changes everything. But my child, it has been happening all along. Every challenge has been shaping you. Every delay has been refining you. Every moment of waiting has been strengthening the foundation upon which your blessing will stand. If you had received it before you were ready, it would not have lasted. But now you are prepared in ways you do not even realize. Now, your heart is open in ways it was not before. Now, you are in the perfect position to receive what has been waiting for you all along. So do not fear. Do not doubt. Do not let the final steps of this journey shake your faith. The enemy will try to convince you that nothing is happening, that you are wasting time, that your prayers have gone unheard. But he is afraid of what is coming. He is afraid of you stepping fully into the blessing I have ordained for you. He knows that once you realize how close you are, once you trust that I have already set everything in place, nothing will be able to stop what I am about to do in your life. Stand firm. Hold on to what I have promised you. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are not walking alone. The miracle is not coming. It is already here. It is already moving, already unfolding, already making its way into your hands. Open your heart. Open your hands. Receive what I have already prepared for you. You are closer than you think, closer than you have ever been. And nothing can stop what I have set into motion. This is not the end. Everything you have been through, everything you have faced, everything that has tested you, it was never meant to break you. It was meant to awaken you. You have reached a turning point, a moment where you no longer walk by sight alone, but by trust, by knowing, by the certainty that I am with you. The path ahead is not one of fear, but of faith, not one of doubt, but of revelation. You are stepping into a new way of being, a new way of seeing, a new way of understanding that I have always been guiding you. You have spent so much time searching for me, hoping to feel my presence, longing for proof that I am near. But my child, you were never separate from me. You were never abandoned, never forgotten. Every step you have taken, every breath you have drawn has been within my presence. I have been with you in every season, in every storm, in every moment of silence when you thought I was far away. I was never far. I was within you, moving through you, shaping you into the person you were always meant to become. Now, I ask you to trust, not just in me, but in yourself, in the strength I have placed within you, in the wisdom I have poured into your spirit, in the divine purpose that has been calling you forward. The time for hesitation has passed. The time for questioning whether you are ready, whether you are worthy, whether you are capable, it is over. You are ready. You have always been ready. Not because you are perfect, but because I am in you. And with me, you lack nothing. The journey does not end here. The path does not stop at this moment. This is the beginning. The beginning of a life where you no longer wait for signs, because you now see that I am always speaking. The beginning of a faith so strong that no storm can shake it. The beginning of a trust so deep that no fear can break it. What is ahead of you is greater than what is behind you. What I have prepared for you is beyond what you have imagined. And now, all you must do is walk forward, knowing that I go before you. So take this message into your heart. Let it become part of you. When doubt whispers, remember my words. When fear rises, remember my promise. And when you feel alone, remember this moment. Because I am here and I always will be. You are not just stepping into a new season. You are stepping into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. And I will be with you now and forever.